golden walls, shimmering chandeliers, and breathtaking gardens. These structures not only captivate with their stunning beauty, but also leave a mark on history with their grandeur. Let's explore the top 10 most magnificent and prestigious palaces in the world, where every corner is a living symbol of absolute power and unimaginable luxury. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on other exciting journeys. Number 10. Mysore Palace, India. Mysore Palace, a symbol of history and power of the Wadiyar dynasty, was constructed in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The palace was primarily built using gray granite with marble and gold detailing. These premium materials enhance the palace's splendor and grandeur, making it not only visually stunning, but also a profound symbol of opulence. One of the most prominent highlights of the palace is the magnificent throne room where important ceremonies take place. The throne room is adorned with gold walls, high ceilings, and intricate paintings depicting royal life, creating a space of unparalleled splendor and grandeur. Every detail in the palace, from the pillars to the domes, is meticulously and intricately designed, resulting in a structure that is both uniquely beautiful and reflective of the power and luxury of the Wadiyar dynasty. The blend of different architectural styles highlights the palace's distinctive beauty, making Mysore one of the most admired architectural works in the world. One experience not to be missed at Mysore is the nighttime view, when the entire palace is illuminated by thousands of lights. The twinkling lights shine upon the intricate architectural details, turning the palace into a vibrant and splendid painting. This sight not only draws the attention of visitors, but also creates an enchanting atmosphere, leaving an unforgettable impression on anyone who has the chance to witness it. Number 9. Royal Palace of Madrid, Spain. The Royal Palace of Madrid is not only the official residence of the Spanish royal family, but also a magnificent symbol of European history and art. Built on the site of an ancient Moorish fortress, this palace embodies the cultural heritage of various eras, from the Islamic period through Catholicism to becoming the center of Spanish power and art. Every corner of the palace holds stories of the past, leading visitors on a journey through time. With over 3,000 rooms, most designed in a grand and majestic Baroque style, the Royal Palace of Madrid exudes luxurious beauty, leaving anyone in awe. The soaring domes, intricately carved walls, and exquisite architectural details are a testament to the talents of the artisans of that time. Stepping into the palace, you immediately feel the grandeur of a structure that is not only immense in scale, but also perfect in every detail, making each room feel like a work of art. From the famous paintings by Goya to the rare collection of Stradivarius instruments, every item tells a part of the story of the Spanish royal family's wealth, power, and refined taste. Number 8. Shonbrun Palace, Austria. Shonbrun Palace, once the summer retreat of the Habsburg royal family, is a brilliant symbol of the peak power and opulence of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Built in the Baroque style, Shonbrun stands out not only for its grand architecture, but also for its intricate decorations and vast gardens, creating a perfect and magnificent ensemble. The palace is designed with the distinctive lines of Baroque architecture, from the magnificent halls with soaring ceilings finely carved to the luxurious gold decorations, all exuding beauty and power. Each room at Shonbrun has its own unique style, from the mirror room with large mirrors reflecting light, to the Chinese room with exquisite Chinese-style paintings and decorations, all contributing to the unique and sophisticated beauty of the palace. Beyond the interior architecture, Shonbrun's garden is also a masterpiece of art. Primarily designed in the Baroque style with influences from French garden designs, this garden features meticulously trimmed flower beds, stone-paved paths, and elaborate fountains. The garden is not just a place for relaxation, but also a symbol of royal prosperity and power. Notably, the famous maze in the garden offers an intriguing highlight where visitors can experience the feeling of being lost in a mysterious and captivating space. Number 7. Topkapi Palace, Turkey. Topkapi Palace, located in the heart of Istanbul, was the center of power for the Ottoman Empire and witnessed the prosperity of one of history's mightiest empires. Serving as the residence of the sultans and the administrative center of the empire for nearly 400 years. Topkapi is not only an architectural marvel, but also a symbol of immense wealth and absolute power. From the mysterious harem to the impressive armory museums, Topkapi is a place where every corner tells stories of power and opulence left behind by the Ottoman Empire. One of the most special areas of the palace is the harem, the residence of the Sultan and his family. The harem symbolizes utmost luxury, with dozens of rooms adorned with beautiful Iznik tiles, intricate wall paintings, and gold-inlaid ceilings. This was not only the daily living space of the Ottoman royal family, but also a place where many important events in the empire's history took place. The lavish rooms, decorated with exquisite carpets and sparkling jewelry, preserve stories of prosperity and absolute power of the sultans. The thick walls, intricately carved wooden doors, and lush gardens where the sultans once strolled, along with the splendor of the harem, all bring to life the image of an empire that once ruled a vast territory. Number 6. Buckingham Palace, United Kingdom. Buckingham Palace, located in London, is the official residence of King Charles III following the passing of Queen Elizabeth II in September 2022. It is the site of important royal events and also serves as the administrative center of the British monarchy. Buckingham's architecture, with its harmonious blend of tradition and majesty, exudes elegant and magnificent beauty, making it a dream destination for visitors from around the world. One of the elements that contribute to Buckingham Palace's fame is the changing of the guard ceremony, a formal and disciplined royal ritual witnessed by thousands of tourists. Moreover, Buckingham is renowned for significant royal events like state banquets and receptions for heads of state. The state banquets, often held in the palace's luxurious staterooms, where every detail, from the floral arrangements to the menu, is meticulously attended to, reflecting elegance and class. The beautiful gardens inside Buckingham, offering a peaceful space in the bustling city, are also one of the highlights that set this palace apart. Number 5. Potala Palace, Tibet. Potala Palace in Tibet is not only an architectural marvel, but also a profound spiritual symbol, embodying the mystical beauty and sacredness of Tibetan Buddhism. Built on a high hill, Potala served as the residence of the Dalai Lama and stands as a sacred symbol of this land, reflecting the reverence and resilience of its people. From the moment you set foot in Potala, you will feel a tranquil and sacred atmosphere enveloping the surroundings. Each wall, each statue here is not just art, but also vivid symbols of Tibetan belief and history. Potala's architecture is a unique blend of majestic natural beauty and rich cultural values. With thousands of rooms and sacred stupas, the palace not only boasts splendid beauty, but also houses stories and historical imprints through the centuries. Every nook and cranny of Potala preserves a part of the past, creating an awe-inspiring space for anyone who visits. Number 4. Winter Palace, Russia. The Winter Palace in Russia is the epitome of the power and splendor of the Russian czars, standing proudly in the heart of St. Petersburg. With its magnificent Baroque architecture, the Winter Palace leaves a strong impression with over 1,000 lavishly decorated rooms, displaying exquisite artworks and furnishings that clearly reflect the prosperity of a bygone era. The centerpiece of the Winter Palace is the Hermitage Museum, one of the greatest art museums in the world. Entering the Hermitage, visitors find themselves in a treasure trove of priceless art, where millions of artifacts are preserved. From masterpieces by European masters to precious historical relics, each piece here is not only a work of art, but also a fragment of the story of the glorious Russian Empire. Number 3. The Forbidden City, China. The Forbidden City, also known as the Imperial Palace, is one of China's greatest wonders, preserving a rich treasury of history and culture from the imperial dynasties. Designed over an area of more than 180 acres, or about 720,000 square meters, with 9,999 rooms, hundreds of palaces and temples, the Forbidden City creates an imposing and majestic space. The glazed yellow tiles, a symbol of absolute power, are designed with soft curves, creating a magnificent and dignified beauty. The massive gates, intricately decorated with meticulous carvings, showcase the skill and talent of the artisans of that time. The long corridors, wide courtyards, and the palaces are arranged according to strict feng shui principles, not only bringing harmony, but also adding a mystical and solemn air to the place. Inside, the Forbidden City's interior is a symbol of luxury and power, with rare treasures of great historical value. The palaces are adorned with stunning paintings, fine porcelain, and deeply meaningful artifacts. Every architectural detail is not only pleasing to the eye, but also imbued with the philosophy and essence of Chinese feudal culture. Number 2. Alhambra Palace, Spain. Alhambra Palace, a jewel in the heart of Spain, is a brilliant symbol of Moorish culture where the Nasrid kings once ruled and created a golden age. Built in the 13th century, Alhambra is not only a formidable fortress but also an exquisite work of art, where Islamic art, Moorish culture, and Spanish influence blend together, creating a timeless masterpiece. Every brick, every architectural line here reflects the craftsmanship and passion of the artisans, turning Alhambra into a living cultural heritage where history and art shine together. When you step into Alhambra, the space before you opens into a different world, where the tranquility and delicate beauty of the lush gardens merge with the gentle murmur of cool fountains. This is not just a palace, but an artistic paradise, where every small detail reflects the talent and skill of the craftsmen of that time. The feeling of walking through the long corridors and admiring the beautiful gardens of Alhambra is one of immersion in the flow of history, where the secrets and legends of the Nasrid kings still echo. Alhambra is the epitome of Moorish culture, with a blend of Spanish influence after the region was reconquered by the Spanish. This combination of natural beauty and refined architecture has made Alhambra an unmissable destination, attracting millions of visitors each year, leaving them captivated by the beauty and mystery of one of the world's greatest cultural symbols. Number 1. Palace of Versailles, France. The Palace of Versailles, one of the most majestic symbols of French culture and art, is not only the residence of the royal family, but also a grand masterpiece. The architecture of Versailles is a perfect blend of Baroque and classical styles, with intricate and grand details. Everything from the walls, ceilings, to the floors is adorned with precious materials like gold, silver, and marble, clearly reflecting the opulence and power of the French court. One of the most outstanding rooms in Versailles is the Hall of Mirrors, decorated with hundreds of large mirrors that reflect light from the exquisite crystal chandeliers, creating a sparkling and radiant space. Not only does the palace itself stand as an architectural wonder, but the gardens of Versailles are also a masterpiece of garden art. Designed by the famous gardener André Le Nôtre, this vast garden features flower beds, tree-lined paths, lakes, and fountains inspired by Greek mythology. Famous fountains such as the Latona Fountain and the Apollo Fountain not only beautify the landscape, but also carry symbolic meanings, celebrating the strength and eternity of royal power. Each palace listed is a unique work of art, not just a part of history, but also an invaluable cultural heritage of humanity. These are places where the past meets the present, where art and power intertwine, creating timeless masterpieces. Do you know of any other magnificent and prestigious palaces? Leave a comment below so everyone, including myself, can discover more. Lastly, don't forget to hit subscribe so you won't miss out on any of our exciting explorations.